Looking for best Type-C IEM earphones under 2000 rupees? Here is the best IEMs. One is Moondrop CH2 DSP, and this is latest Castor Pro X model, and this is FiiO JD1. And also you can consider 7Hz Salnotes Zero Type-C variant. I'll tell you the sound profile of all these IEMs, and you decide yourself which IEM sound profile is actually suitable for you. So firstly, on the Moondrop CH2 DSP, it's a complete flat type of sounding, and especially the mids and bass are fully balanced. So you'll get a balanced and detailed bass experience in the bass line, whatever the sounds like a sub bass sounds or a mid bass, that beats effect, which are all very balanced. So you'll not get that more punchier type of beats effect, but it's a detailed baseline. Then the mids quality is actually balanced type, so vocals is not more thicker type, and mainly the trebles is good enough. So this Moondrop CH2 DSP is suitable for acoustic type of listening experience, or if you are listening classical songs, surely for that type of genre, this CH2 DSP is really good, well, because that string sounds are well reproduced. And then for Castor Pro X and FiiO JD1, compared to CH2 DSP, these two IEMs are great in the power delivery. So in the CH2 DSP, the power is less in my point of view. If you are a more volume lover, you might feel like if volume is much more higher, then it's good enough like that. But in the Castor Pro X and the FiiO JD1, the volume level is very high. So listening at a 60-70% volume itself, you will get a more satisfied volume. And one more difference is that in Castor Pro X and FiiO JD1, the mids and bass is extra compared to CH2 DSP. And mainly the FiiO JD1 has more mids compared to Castor Pro X. Castor Pro is somewhat balanced with the extra bass and slightly extra mids and extra treble type of sounding. So in this Castor Pro X also, you will get a detailed bass line. That beats effect is further more thicker, more punchier, and also that smoothness is much more good on this Castor Pro X compared to CH2 DSP. And also the similar to that bass experience is also there in the FiiO JD1 also. The FiiO JD1 main advantage is that in the Type-C, different EQs is there, like Harmon target reference and bass extension, treble mode and default mode. So like that different EQs are there. When you set a bass extension, you will get a more bass type of experience. When you set a treble type, you will get a more clarity type of experience. When you set a Harmon target, you will get a extra bass and a little extra mids, like that type of listening experience. So overall, if you want to listen EDM or a melody type of listening experience, FiiO JD1 performs great. And Castor Pro X is suitable for all the genre of songs, like even if you listen to acoustic or EDM or whatever the genre. And finally, if you're looking for a 7Hz Salnotes Zero, 7Hz Salnotes Zero is a type of a warm sounding profile. If you want a further more bass and the mids, which is more than FiiO JD1 and Castor Pro X, and the clarity is not that much good as like FiiO JD1 and Castor Pro X or Moondrop CH2 DSP. But if you want that the mids to bass portion to be much more emphasized mids, so you can go with the 7Hz Salnotes Zero. The clarity is good enough. But ultimately, if you want the best clarity means, you can go with the CH2 DSP or Castor Pro X and then a FiiO JD1. And ultimately, if you want a mids to bass, that bass centric experience means, firstly you can go with the 7Hz Salnotes Zero, and after that you can go with the Castor Pro or FiiO JD1. In FiiO JD1, the bass has more beats type of effects and compared to sub bass area, but Castor Pro X completely balanced between that sub bass area and as well as that mid and upper bass area as well. So if you want a more detailed plus extra punchiness on the bass, then surely Castor Pro X is a suit for you. And moving on to the soundstage wise, so if you want that wide soundstage and best imaging quality, then Moondrop CH2 DSP is the best option. And second is Castor Pro X is good. And then finally FiiO JD1, and the fourth place goes to the 7Hz Salnotes Zero IEM earphones. Well, finally, that's it on this video, guys. And hopefully if you like this video, hit the like and subscribe to our channel. And thanks for watching this video, guys.